Is it just me, or is it getting crazier out there? It's really hard to tell whether things are getting crazier or whether the crazy people are just more visible and people are talking about them more. Turn off the news and the social media. Don't think for a second that people living through wars and suicidal upheaval for the past 2,000 years didn't think the end of the world was upon them. The shit has always been hitting the fan. Shut off your social media and the news and things start to return to normal, believe it or not. Social media makes you know about more crazy fucked up events faster and more accurately. Our world has always been an interesting place. Absolutely not. The crazy is just on camera now. I do feel that targeted ads and content makes it easier to become an extremist, but crazy has always been out there. The only difference is that crazy on video gets you an interview on Ridiculousness or Jimmy Fallon. Ever seen the movie Idiocracy? Yeah, it's becoming reality. Not really. Is just that nowadays everybody have a camera on their phones and stupidity is easier to share. I truly believe there's an epidemic of mental health issues in the United States. Every other person has some kind of emotional problems. Some undiagnosed trauma or abuse or a substance abuse problem. Even thinking back to childhood, there were so many bad situations and red flags I didn't pick up on at the time that give me chills now. I've even noticed myself being in a bad mood more often, and I think it's because of the hostility that appears to be everywhere. It's something I've been working on blocking out and maintaining optimism. I 100% believe social media has doomed us. While it's good on some levels, majority of the time is just people spewing hot garbage. It's created mass hysteria over the smallest things. I've done away with social media except Snapchat, which I have about 10 people on there, which are family. I send pictures and videos of the kids. I have Reddit for when I am rocking the kids to sleep and trying to keep myself awake. And TikTok for the recipes. I think the internet is getting more crazy, but real life isn't. It's always been a crazy world, except now you can watch it live in HD. I mean, toward the crazy is more visible than pre-social media. I say this as someone who works in CPS and has accidentally become guardian of the files. Files dating back to the 30s. And while the language has changed, and now there are basically no euphemisms in case narrative, the situations outside of technologically created situations are the same as almost 100 years ago. My thought is, if people were getting up to the same shit that long ago, people have always got up to the same shit. The only real difference is everything is advertised now. I think COVID isolation has detached people from reality, made them focus on negative, unhealthy habits like clout chasing, excessive drinking, drugs, and more than anything lose their empathy to fellow people. Extremes get more extreme with time. It is certainly tense. I don't think humans are equipped or evolved enough to handle how relatively easy and distraction-filled our lives have become. Our technologies have distanced us from the necessity to survive on a primal level, and we're losing touch with the art and importance of socializing on a personal level. Without real rites of passages, or communal living scenarios, people get lost in their own heads and lose sight of the bigger picture and their role in the world. Add monetary greed into the mix and you've got a strange creature with a lot of terrible and amazing potential. Here's to the powers of the perspective and kindness. Good luck, everyone. Haha. from my point of view. This is how Twitter works. 1. One person posts some crazy shit too. Other people like it. There is no dislike button. 3. Then you have 300 people supporting a hateful opinion. But they only see the supporters of their point of view. The likes and retweets, and it snowballs from there. To put things into perspective, try going back like 100 years or so, and see how many terrible ideas were absolutely commonplace. You might spin some sort of positive angle here, where the contrast between crazy and not is getting more obvious. Because what's becoming more commonplace is ideas that aren't terrible. So like, it's relative and all that. You didn't grow up with quite as crazy shit as your parents did. And perhaps your sphere of normalcy is slightly more benevolent as a result. But of course, there's those who still grow up with bonkers stuff in their veins.
If you enjoyed this video, please check out our playlists full of similar content. Epic Haircast is like doom scrolling for your ears. Please like, share, and subscribe.